Dan untuk waktu dan jam ini, saya akan bersama dengan koresponden AP Jeremy Koh yang sudah bersedia di Thailand. Saya kira baru saja tiba di Thailand. Hello Jeremy.
Hi.
Thank you for being with us now. I mean, I understand that you have just landed in Bangkok. Can you just please update the current situation now in Bangkok?
Well, that's right. As you can hear, just in the background, there is a sound of sirens. So basically, what happened earlier today is that there was an earthquake in central Bangkok, and people just went on the streets, and the sounds of sirens are echoing throughout central Bangkok, and the traffic situation is pretty bad right now, and the elevated rapid transit system and subway were also shut down. And the government has declared Bangkok a state of emergency in Bangkok to facilitate interagency aid as well as emergency help. And you might have seen some pictures from social media where very dramatic pictures where a building, a multi-story building with a crane on top was collapsed into a cloud of dust while onlookers screamed and ran. So that's near Bangkok's very popular Chatuchak market. As of now, we don't have a lot of details, but at least Thai emergency responders say at least 2 people have been found dead, and an unknown number of people are still under the rubble of that building that collapsed after the massive earthquake, while another 7 people had been found alive. This is a developing situation, as I mentioned earlier. There's still a lot of confusion over what's happening. Many buildings are still not allowing people to get in, and earlier, thousands of people poured into, outdoor areas, the parks, from the nearby shopping malls and high-rises and buildings along Bangkok's very busy Sukhumvit Road. And many of them were trying to reach loved ones, while others, were just fearful of what's happening, because we also had warnings about aftershocks after the initial quake.
Okay, Jeremy, can you share with us how bad is the situation on the ground based on your observation?
There is the most obvious, situation that you can see right now is the traffic situation. Bangkok's traffic is notoriously known for being very gridlock and all that, but today it's just a lot worse. It's taken me almost 2 hours, on the roads, and I'm still on the highway. I can't get off because the traffic is just still not moving. But ordinary Thais, they're just worried, concerned about what's happening. There's a fear of aftershocks, and they also, not too certain about the structural safety of the buildings, which is why many people are still on the streets right now. But this is a developing situation, so maybe people will settle down, in the next few hours when more becomes known to them.
So, and of course, can you share with us how is it like the emergency response plays in Bangkok at the moment? And we understand that Thailand boss has suspended all activities immediately following the earthquake.
Well, basically, there's a state of emergency, and rescue workers, especially at the site of the collapsed building, they're working very hard to try to recover the unknown number of people who are still under the rubble of the building. But otherwise, it's still, it's just people are just trying to get home. Some people are, staying outside for the moment because they are still not certain what will happen, and there's also this fear of aftershocks as well, especially after they saw, the very dramatic pictures from the building that collapsed near the Chatuchak market earlier today. So there is still a certain level of anxiety over here, and people here are also cautioned to stay outside in case there were more aftershocks. So that's what people are doing right now.